Welcome to vlog 54. What's up, Jaded World? Another day in paradise. As you know, I just left the gym, of course, and now I'm headed to get me some breakfast. Then I have yet to decide if I'm going to the office or I'm going to go home to go take care of some other business. I may do that. I'm supposed to check out the property of mine and meet a contractor there to go look at a roof. I want to get done investment property at noon. So we're supposed to do that at noon. So we're still putting our day together. Maybe I'll meet, maybe I'll have one of my maintenance guys to meet. But we got a few things to do today. Just don't know if going to the office is one of them. I do got to pick up some merch while I'm out in this area. That just crossed my mind. So regardless of whatever happened, you guys will stay with us. As you do know, the Punisher was shipped off to paint yesterday. It did leave. It is over there at paint. The painter is going to get started on it. They're watching us. They're going to get started on it on Friday. Work through the weekend and we'll get it back, say, Monday. All the underbody under the kitchen carpet and all those goodies. So just stick with us and we'll get back with you here shortly. Exactly, and you just get tired of it. Good morning. Tori, when do you think we should follow with that guy at the school? Did he say anything? What are your thoughts?
For the school?
Yeah.
He didn't say.
He said they thinking October,
Mid-October.
So I'm thinking, well, you think it's just maybe first end of the first week, maybe
For what? To follow
to
up?
follow up. Or what do you think?
I think next week.
Yeah, you're right. You're right because we have to.
Yeah, you know,
Because next week is the first month, so yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, maybe midweek. We'll just give it to him to see if he got it.
So I'm just trying to make it, set up a meeting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, he did say he was fine with that too, right?
So like I said, I just called him and see if he wants to set up a meeting.
Yeah, and then if we can actually even also go out there to that school, at least see the grounds. You know, maybe I have my father and Rev go to see the grounds. Painter sent this over for me to check this out, so we'll see. It's that merch, so we can check that out. All right, leaving the office today, and didn't plan on coming here, but somehow it happened. One of my fellow schoolmates from college, actually, we had did him a favor, a business transaction, assist him with some time ago, a few weeks ago. And he elected to buy my office lunch today, so I decided to come. Thank you, appreciate that. I decided to come to the office so that we could receive that. And I ended up staying at the office. So I'm gonna go pick up AJ from school. I tell you guys, all this picking up and dropping off, this is a job that I'm totally not used to. This is my wife's job. But as you guys know, she's down right now. When she slipped and fell and broke her leg. So one thing I can't wait for is we got another few weeks before her leg heals. And once her leg heals, we'll be right back to normal. And normal would be her doing her jobs. This would be her job. And me getting back to my job, which is not doing that. Yeah, guys, I'm a bit early at picking my son up. One thing I noticed of being out here the other day when I was here, I had a few of my nephew's classmates to come up and we'll chat, just small conversation, and I overheard one of the kids say the other day that, wow, that guy's dad comes to school and pick him up in his red eye or his Mercedes truck or his Cuda. And the one thing I like to do when I hear a lot of the young adolescents or young teenagers say stuff like that, I like to stop them and have a bit of a conversation with them to let them know that everything that you see, me or anybody that's equivalent to me, whatever you see us do, it's all done legally. A lot of of my culture, hate to say it, but a lot of my culture people, you either are expected to be an athlete, a rapper, a singer, but I've done it all of everything that you see here is done from a legal standpoint. Just as I got a few minutes before my son exits the school or my nephews come up to me, which they do every day, I pick my son up, that I take a moment to speak about myself. I had a guy on Instagram, Ralph, this is to you. I can't recall your Instagram name, but you did message me the other day, and I'm just learning Instagram, so I apologize for the late response. But he asked what I do. He said that he's seen the channel, he's seen a bit of my lifestyle and the channel, and he thought it was amazing. He asked what I did for a living. Just to kind of put it out a little bit for those who may wonder. First off, I've gone to college. I have obtained 3 degrees. Pre-law as a minor, criminal justice as a bachelor, and criminal law as a master's degree. I came home from college in 2000, the end of 2002, and I had to go back to take my graduate degree exam, the first portion of 2003, and I totally completed all of my education as far as graduate school and undergraduate in 2003. I'd worked for ended up getting hired by a private detective company. I worked for them for a few months to learn the business, and I realized that I had the qualifications that were required to start my own business. So I started my own business a little bit later that year. That business, I had extreme success. In 2005, which is 2 years later, I bought out another private detective company. I bought them out. I was contracted business from a guy. He liked how I did business. He was dying of cancer, offered me his business. It took me about 3 months to make the decision. I bought that company. That company has actually been in business since 1977. That company that I purchased is actually older than I am. About 3-4 years later, I expanded to offer security officer services. I expanded my business from just one state, which is Michigan, and I expanded to the state of Ohio and then the state of Georgia. We've had very much success in the private detective and private security department. Sometime maybe in 2012, 2013, I had took it a step further and went to law school. I completed a year and a half of law school, but during that same time is when I started purchasing properties, investment properties. In 2012, I believe I started making investments in properties. I continued the first year. I believe I bought maybe 13 homes from foreclosure auctions. Then the next year I doubled it. And then so forth and so on. I presently have I think 48 properties, 46 of which are rented. Either 48 or 50 properties. I believe it's actually 50 properties in total. 48 which are actually rented out. 2 of them I have to do work on. So none of it was hard. Let me change that. None of it was easy. Every step of the way was hard. I've gone through my trials and tribulations. About 2 years ago, I started a trucking company. It'll be 2 years this January. I started a trucking company. I did that. That's the first business that I decided to do where I had actual partners. I figured that we would help each other with the business. It was a successful business, but it was a lot of work, and I decided to push pause on that business, and I shut it down because what we had set out to do, as far as 4 sole owners of our own business came together to start that business, but it was a lot of work that ended up being put on me. So I pushed that aside, and I'm looking to relaunch that business this January as well. I like to have a lot of eggs in my basket. You can't focus on one thing. Once one thing kind of fades a little bit, you can always have another business to help out the other. So I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about me, because I'm showing you the things that I do, and I never explained to you how I got here. This is only the beginning. I'm blessed. I'm thankful that God put me in a position to be who I am, to do what I want to do. I'm also thankful that I'm able to show both of my sons. I have 2 boys. Both of my sons know me as of who I am today. They didn't see the struggle. They were born. My oldest son was born the year I started business, and my youngest son was born, 5 years ago. So I'm thankful that I can give them a different view of life from when I was brought up. I had dreamed of having father or mother who was self-employed, so that I could work for them and I could just see, so that I could see the things that I am able to show my boys today. But I wanted to take a minute to just let you guys know a little bit more about me, Tony, not just Jaded brand, but Tony. And in the next video, we'll discuss how I came up with Jaded brand. So wait for that. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's wait for the boys to come out. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I think we'll end it here for today. We will catch you next time on the next vlog. Thank you for spending time with us for vlog number 54.